Hey, Elias with Garage Door Daddy here. All right, we're on the road heading to Costa Mesa for an emergency garage door repair. Our client called in because their garage door spring snapped. It's a pretty common issue, but when it happens, it can be a real headache, especially when your car is trapped inside. Garage door springs do all the heavy lifting, so when they break, the door just won't budge usually. That's why we make these calls a priority. Nobody wants to start their day stuck at home. Once we get there, I'll walk you through what we're doing and how we're gonna fix it. Stay tuned. Spoke to the client, so basically what happened is, if you see up here, we do have a broken spring, just like we thought. We're gonna go ahead and get that replaced. We're also gonna replace a lot of their extra parts, like their bearings, their drums, cables, and just make sure that everything's running up nice and smooth for them. Always wear gloves, keep your hands clean. So these springs are typically pretty dangerous, and the reason why is because they're under such high tension. So you always want to have someone that knows what they're doing working on these things. And right now you see nothing, but as soon as I untwist this, still holding it up, it's caught. Oh, it just wants to take off. And right now it's a little misleading, which is what makes it dangerous, because it's actually getting stuck. There it is. You get a lot of tension on these, as you can see right there. Imagine not knowing how to handle those. You get your arm stuck right there, and that's how you end up with broken fingers or a broken face. This is the drum. This is what the cable wraps around, and kind of what helps pull the door up.
It's not just the spring, it's cables.
Well, there's a whole system that the springs are what produces the power, but this is the mechanism which that power is transferred into the door through the cables and the drums. So this is one of the nice little upgrades that our customer decided to go with. This is usually what comes on typical garage door systems. It's just a plastic bushing. We're gonna upgrade them to a nice metal stainless steel bearing. This is the part where, if you don't know what you're doing, it can be very dangerous because you're messing with tension, and it's very easy to get wrong if you don't have the right size springs, or if you don't, again, just have knowledge on how to properly do this. A lot of guys that you'll see will be standing directly in front of these springs as they're winding up, and what happens if you let this go? Things gonna smack you right in the face. So best to avoid that, stand on the side. So this is another thing that people tend to really mess up on when they try to do this themselves, is trying to get this tension right on these cables. I'd argue that this is more important than winding up your springs, in the sense that if these are not even on both sides, your door is gonna go crooked, or you're gonna end up with your cables coming off. If that happens, oh, you'll definitely be giving us a call. So just to recap what we did, we replaced both the customer springs, but along with that, they also opted into go ahead and do a torsion rebuild, which also includes all their cables on both sides, their drums, where the cables wrap around, the end bearings and the end bearing plates, and the bearing there in the center of the springs, which results in their door flawlessly gliding up. All right, so we just finished up. That is kind of just what we do here at Garage Door Daddy. We go in, take care of customers, and we leave. They were pretty happy, and you should be able to see their testimonial coming up here pretty soon. If you guys do need any kind of services, installs, or even just questions, maybe something doesn't look safe, something looks a little bit weird about your garage door, feel free to give us a call. This is Elias signing out. Thank you.